And then when it is currently the 7th of September 2015, meteorologist Robert Spena here with you. We have two storm systems we're really talking about here in the Western Pacific. On the right side of the screen, that is Typhoon Kilo. This storm system really has been rolling for a long time now, ever since back actually about 2 weeks ago when it was south of Hawaii, crossed the international date line, and now still tracking off here towards the west. And if we zoom in on this really quick, storm system still somewhat organized. It's not a beautiful typhoon by any means, but it still has the eye wall, decent outflow aloft, especially on the northern periphery of the circulation. Winds right now are 80, gusting to 150 knots. Pressure now actually down to 955 HPA. Is moving towards the west-northwest about 20 kilometers per hour. JMA does expect Kilo to continue to intensify up to a very strong typhoon status. Pressure actually getting down to around 940 HPA. Thing is, though, or 930 actually. Thing is, though, it's not expected to have any direct impact on any land areas, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Actually, let's pull up the 5-day forecast track from the Japan Meteorological Agency. And really, the storm system is going to continue on that westerly track, then churn off towards the north. Going to be a big wave maker along the eastern coastline. Several reasons for that, of course, high winds, but this actually has a very large wind field on it. And also, it's going to be combined with our other storm system, which Etau, this one, or Etau, I should say, this one very weak. And if you don't really know what you're looking for, you might not be able to find it. It's this storm right here, south of our large stationary front, which is basically dominating much of Japan all the way down through Taiwan. This is slowly drifting down towards the south, and what this is going to do, it's basically going to run right into that. But the thing is, when these two collide, it doesn't make a perfect storm, and most likely we're going to have just a scrambled egg mess out here. So yes, at this time, the Japan Meteorological Agency storm system making landfall there around the Kinki Peninsula, but for the most part, this is going to be basically a big blob of moisture once it comes on shore. JMA does have it intensifying up to about 45 knots before basically dropping off to a low pressure area by the time this basically comes on shore. We take a look at the ECMWF model, the Meteor app here, and what you can see is basically our storm system coming off on the northerly projection. But watch on Tuesday, it does get enhanced, or all the moisture gets pulled off here towards the north, that is, by that stationary boundary. So lots and lots of rainfall coming in across central Japan, basically from Tokyo over through the Kinki Peninsula and then into Shikoku. With that said, you're going to be seeing a threat of flooding and maybe even landslides, especially in some of these areas where that moisture is coming on shore, being enhanced from this tropical moisture down here towards the south. So really a big rainmaker as we go ahead through Wednesday evening into Thursday morning. ECMWF being a little bit faster on when this storm system will make landfall, but the point is a big rainmaker in the latter half of the coming work week. Not damaging winds or anything like that. I don't expect typhoon warnings to be put in place, but it is going to be a pretty rough day out here, especially on Wednesday evening into Thursday. Also, you can see our large wind field coming in from Kilo off here towards the east, and look at all those winds actually pushing in across portions of Honshu and over there towards Hokkaido as well. So really, both of these storm systems going to have a big impact on Japan, a secondary impact on the Philippines as well. I do want to mention that. Big thing is that if we zoom back here, okay, you have Kilo way off here towards the north. You have our other storm system, Etau, here over towards the basically northeast of the Philippines, and both of these are going to be pulling in moisture from the south. So what happens is you just get that river of moisture setting up, and I really expect the Philippines, specifically Visayas, you're just going to see that westerly flow of rainfall, northeast monsoon trying to work its way in back here towards the north. But Visayas, I think you're going to be seeing some heavy rains. I know you need it out here, but too much could cause some problems. Definitely something we're going to continue to watch over the coming days, both of our tropical systems, what's going on down here towards the south. Plus, I do want to mention temperatures really swinging back and forth across the northern areas. Main reason for that, you see this 564, 552 lines. These are the 500 millibar height lines. That's what we call it. And it shows you the thickness of the atmosphere. The lower the number, typically the colder the air, because colder air is denser, so you have a thinner atmosphere. The thicker the numbers, or the higher the numbers, the thicker the atmosphere, and that's what you see down towards the tropics. So what we're seeing here is a big dip in that, or the 564 line goes up once Etau comes through, but watch in the extended range when our other storm system, Kilo, pushes north. This line drops pretty far south, and I think that's going to be a big cold wave sometime next week once these storm systems go by. So something to watch out for. For now, though, that is all. Thanks again for watching here at westernpacificweather.com. Everyone, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, as always, you can let me know down in the comment box below. I won't bite. I appreciate the feedback. So as always, stay safe out there. All right.